Well, hey, Jacksonville Presbyterian Church. Hope you're all doing well. This is Scott Matson, your Director of Discipleship and Missions, and I'm back with another Meet Your Missionary video interview here. And I am pleased to introduce you all to Rupesh and Susanna Jaswal. Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah.
Okay, great. Rupesh and Susanna are missionaries. I'll let them tell you about that our church has recently come alongside to support. And so we wanted to get them on camera here just to do a quick interview, give you a little bit of a rundown of what they're doing and the things the Lord is doing through them. And so, guys, thank you for being here for us this morning, for you all at night. It's a pleasure to have you with us.
Yeah. Thank you for having us.
Yeah, absolutely. So what I will do is I'll just let you guys kind of tell us who you are, a little bit about yourselves, maybe how you met, that kind of fun stuff. And then you can just let us know where you're serving, what kind of ministry you're involved in, and all of that. So I'll turn it over to you.
Yeah. Thank you so much for having us. And I think I'll start first. So my name is Rupesh. And where we are right now is my hometown. I was born here. I was raised here. So it was very exciting for us, for me especially, and I think also for Susanna, to come back to the same place where I was born when God told us to come here. Before coming here, we were serving in Redding, California. We were working with YWAM there, Youth with a Mission. And we're also a part of First Presbyterian Church there in Redding, California. That's how we got introduced to World Outreach for the first time. So our involvement with First Presbyterian there was mostly serving at the youth group. Susanna used to do a childcare on Sunday mornings. And yeah, so that's how our connection with the Presbyterian started. We met in YWAM. She was doing her discipleship training school when I first moved to Redding to staff. But that was very short introduction because a week after I moved there, they left for their outreach mission trip to Lebanon. And she came back, graduated, and after that, she decided to join there as a staff. And I think that's when our friendship started.
Yeah, so I joined missions through YWAM, Youth with a Mission. And my first DTS, at the base we were located at in Redding, they were focused on the Muslim world. And so my first DTS, we went to Lebanon, and I got to minister to the Syrian refugees that were there. And I saw just how fruitful the ministry was and how many Muslims were hungry and willing to accept Jesus. And so that's really where I got my heart for missions. And like he said, that's around the same time where we met, and we joined the First Presbyterian Church in Redding, and we became best friends, and we were leading and doing so many things together. And so we ended up getting married. And we were married at the First Presbyterian Church.
Wonderful.
And even before we got married, we started talking about wanting to do missions long term and what that would look like.
Wow.
So we have been married 5 years now.
Good. Wow, that's amazing. What a great story too, about God putting similar interests and callings in your hearts and then bringing you together, and then there you go. Like, hey, this is clearly a match from God. So that's wonderful. That's awesome. So, and now you're a married couple on mission. It's so great. So wonderful. That's excellent. Well, thank you for that. Cool. Well, now that we know a little bit about you guys, why don't you tell us, and again, for certain security reasons, be as vague as you deem necessary. Clearly, we don't want to do anything to put something out there that would, be unsafe for you all. But in whatever level you're comfortable with sharing, if you could just tell us, if you're able to, which country you're serving in and what you're doing.
I think it's very obvious because I said we moved back to hometown and I'm Indian. So, we just go with we're serving in India. We're mainly focused. We're doing a church planting right now. We also ran a discipleship training school, which we plan to run again next year in July. We had to put a pause because of COVID. And we're also doing a church planting. So we started a church then we had to shut it down and close it again for COVID. And we just today we've kind of found a place where we can start a service again.
Wow.
So yeah, so that's where we are at right now. We are focusing on Muslims.
Yeah, we also have a huge heart for worship, and we have a team that we've been really focused on, and they've been coming together and writing songs in their language.
Wow.
So we've been releasing songs in Hindi, and soon we'll do English just so we can reach even more people here.
Yeah.
But we've been really focused on that and leading the way, and it was really cool how the Lord did that, because with lockdown and the COVID crisis, we couldn't do so many meetings. And through that, we've been able to see this worship team just expand and become more fruitful. And so we're excited to see worship being a focus, and also ministry to Muslims. And we have a huge heart for youth in our city, especially the colleges, and wanting to reach out to them and running discipleship training schools.
Yeah.
But yeah, if you're not familiar with the discipleship training school, it's 3 months of teaching students how to have a relationship with the Lord and the basics of our faith, and how to read the Bible, and how to have a quiet time, and the importance of worship, and the importance of ministry. And then they go for 2 months where they get to just do
missions.
So it's missions training as well.
So we have team of 13 right now. Out of 13, 5 of us are full-time.
Okay.
And other guys are volunteering with the worship and with other ministries that we are doing. So it's been a blessing. We also had a house churches. One Muslim family was coming to it. They gave we kind of lost the contact because of COVID. But the plan is to resume that again. So it was really a blessing that we saw that not whole family, but grandma and granddaughter gave their life to Christ. So
wow,
that was a blessing.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
How amazing. That's so incredible. Yeah, it's really amazing what the Lord is doing really all over the world amongst and just, it's definitely a field ripe for harvest, as the scriptures would say, and so that's really exciting. You guys are involved in that. And I know that's something here at Jayville Pres that we are getting more and more into, and that's becoming a bigger part of our vision, is Muslim evangelism and discipleship and outreach. So yeah, we're really happy to be partnering with you guys. Wow. So you're Muslim outreach, you've got discipleship training schools, church planting, working with youth, doing worship. And when do you guys sleep?
We got a good sleep for past year.
That's true.
In a lockdown. COVID,
That's right. Yeah, the lockdown. I know. Oh man.
Yeah.
Wow. That's so exciting. That's so exciting. Well, we are very, very thankful for you guys and happy to be a part of what the Lord's doing through you. Before we close, is there anything else that you all would like to share for us to know about you or about the work there? And then maybe you could give us some just some specific prayer points that we as a church could be thinking through and keeping you all in prayer for.
Yeah. As I said, that we started a church and we had to pause it because of COVID. And we're looking for a place where we can do it. So we just found a place. So we'll soon resuming the service.
Okay.
So please pray for that because we had a good group of people coming. So our prayer is, that group comes back, so we don't lose them.
Yes.
So that's a big prayer point.
Okay.
And I think last week we decided we want to run our next discipleship training school in July next year.
July. Okay. Great.
It's a residential program, so students, students come and stay in a community. So it takes a little bit of preparation. So we prayed and we talked with the team here, and we want to start in first week of July. So that's 2 things.
Wonderful.
And I don't know if you want to add something.
Yeah, well, in general, we just want to thank you guys
Yeah.
for supporting us and being a part of our team. It means a lot to
Yeah.
have you guys behind us, and
Yeah.
we're excited for the next time that we can visit the States and actually see everyone in
Yeah.
person.
Yeah. for
But
sure.
we just want to thank you guys for getting behind us and for praying for us.
Yeah.
I think the number one thing that always encourages us is prayer, for sure.
Yeah.
So we really
Yeah.
appreciate that and hearing from you.
Totally.
Yeah, and we're very thankful because is anything that we do is possible for us to do because you guys are behind us.
Yeah.
It's so everything we're doing, it's your contribution here. So
Sure.
thank you so much for doing
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, absolutely. No, it's our pleasure. We're thankful for you guys and excited. And so Jayville Pres, be praying for the new church building and for the people to come back and for the church to get back and keep growing post COVID, and be praying for this discipleship training school, the next round of students coming in July, and that Jesus would continue to just be glorified and see the salvation of many people. So hopefully, Lord willing, next time you guys are in the States, come up for a visit.
Yeah, sure.
That'd be wonderful.
Yeah.
Awesome. Cool. Well, hey, thank you guys so much, Rupesh and Susanna Jeswal. We love you guys. We appreciate you. And we have contact info email, I think, for Jayville Pres for all of you. If you'd like to email them and say hey and let them know you're praying for them and encourage them, I'm sure that would be a big blessing to them as well. So, all right. So thank you guys. We appreciate you.
Yeah. Thank you.
All right. God bless you.